Hello and welcome to my Task 3 presentation. For this task, it was important to me that I chose someone that inspired me with their career-driven passion and success. As a result, I chose to interview my mum, as she is someone I have admired my whole life. She is incredibly driven and loves what she does. She studied at UTS and graduated with a Bachelor of Applied Science to then go on and do her Masters in Operating Suite Nursing. Mum first began her career in 1988 at Royal North Shore as a registered nurse. She mostly worked in the medical and surgical wards as well as the operating theatre. As well as working in various hospitals across our New South Wales state, she spent 4 years abroad working in Montreal at the Royal Vic Hospital, where French became her first language. After completing her Cert 4 in training assessment, Mum decided to share her expertise in the field with others. She began teaching at TAFE, New South Wales. She specialised in aged care, disability and mental health. Mum also then went on to become a teacher consultant in her field, specialising in psychiatric and neurological disabilities from Nowra to Bega. After a change of scenery, Helen decided to begin teaching at South Coast Colleges in Batemans Bay. Here, she taught a Diploma of Nursing. What would you say was a turning point throughout your career?
I think that the biggest turning point for me was when I'd finished my studies, and my professor said to me when I told her that I was going to leave the profession in terms of doing operating suite nursing, she said that I was, reasonably good at what I did and quite comprehensive, and I could be quite helpful there. And then I decided to follow my passion, which was sort of sales, but also too I knew that I would be able to earn more money, I guess. And then I realised that it was really interesting learning how to do different things surgical wise, and being trained as an educator in terms of product management, travelling to England and travelling to Germany to be able to see the marketing alternatives for that, and then bring them home to Australia and then market them to the Australian and New Zealand sales reps. It was so encouraging and so educating and so innovative, so I really enjoyed it.
Looking towards the future, do you see yourself doing anything different?
So where's it going to take me next? Well, hopefully it's going to take me to being able to spend more time with my family, being able to enjoy my future, being able to see my grandchildren grow up. And I've had a great career and I've loved it, but I have also given a lot of my heart and a lot of my intelligence to everything else, and now I would really look forward to being able to enjoy it with those near and dear to me. The only other thing that I'd really like to do is I would really like to do some rural and remote nursing. So that takes me out of the main game and then puts me in the country, or takes me to some really remote place where I can help people that have had some significant injuries. And I think that would be really challenging for me, given my education and my experience and my empathy towards others. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Speaking with Mum and going through this interview process was incredibly insightful. She eagerly noted that throughout her career she always felt supported. Being able to confide in colleagues and share similar experiences after a hard day on the ward, or confiding with friends and family to make future life decisions, she has always appreciated her club of life. Her club of life is ultimately made up of immediate family, friends and lifelong colleagues. She believes that without this circle of support she wouldn't be where she is today.
There were many decisions I encountered throughout my career journey, and in order to feel confident in making the right ones, I was lucky enough to confide in those around me and seek their advice that was very timely.
It has been amazing to be able to witness some of my mum's achievements throughout the years. She has taught me the strength of endurance and perseverance, qualities that ultimately reflect her. Thank you for listening.